In this small town, no one knew how to tie their shoelaces. Except James, he was the only one. So every day, people lined up just to have James tie their shoes. One day, James signed up for a boxing match. But the rules weren't about knocking your opponent out. You just had to pick them up. Right before the match, James found out his opponent was a kid who weighed over 400 pounds. Kid strutted toward James with confidence. As soon as the bell rang, James clenched his jaw and charged forward. He slammed into the kid, knocking him to the ground. The referee was stunned. He quickly called for the medical team. But they didn't carry the kid off. They carried James out. They thought something was wrong with his brain. After tests at the hospital, doctors discovered James was different because he was missing a chromosome. A nurse searched his pockets in a panic. His parents tore through their suitcases at home. But no one could find it. The doctors even tried a breakdown therapy. They threw a 600-pound rock into the ocean. But the rope tied to the boy just slipped off because no one in town knew how to tie knots. Time passed and James grew up. Because he was special, even his toilet was one of a kind. When he came out of the bathroom, people lined up to take selfies with him. Even his parking space was custom-made. At night, James would watch his loving parents together and long for someone of his own. But every woman in town treated him like a freak and avoided him. Feeling lonely, James decided to get surgery to become normal. While he waited in the hospital, a new patient was wheeled into the bed beside him. To James' surprise, the patient's shoes were already tied. He looked up in shock. It was a woman who was different, just like him. She turned to look at him. And in that instant, they connected. The two of them hid under the bed together, avoiding the surgery. From that day on, they tied shoes for everyone. No longer alone. One day, they noticed a strange piece of tape stuck to someone's shoe. When they peeled it off, a light bulb went off in their heads. They gathered the townspeople, measured some data, and created the world's first no-tie shoe. The invention was so convenient. A business owner quickly backed it. Once it hit the market, sales went through the roof. Thanks to their idea, James and his partner finally became part of the normal world.